Hello everybody, I'm Cinnabunny and we're in episode 5 of Chicory, a colourful tale. Ta-da! Let's get right into it. On the last episode, we explored Potluck for a bit, we took a few art classes and everyone was really impressed with us, seeing that we're a new official weirder. We learned how to paint patterns. Yay, stars. Oops. And yeah, that's that. So, those are the art students. We still have quite some more to explore in Potluck and with the Art Academy. So let's get right into that. Rockafeller, what do you have to say for yourself? You know what feels real good? I'm not going to say it. We're all thinking it. You say it. Double tapping the draw or erase button. Oh yeah, it makes a big satisfying blob of paint. Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. Okay, that's quite a strange fetish to have there, Rockafeller. Quite a weird fetish. Art's a visceral thing for me. I do it because it brings me pleasure. I always thought that art is pain, and that's why it's called painting. Anyway, I love double tapping to just smack stuff with color. Brush styles are really fun too. Oh yeah. Okay, that dude is fucking weird. Insert the kitty sound. Hard. Brussels sprouts. We met you at the holy shop. You're the weirder. Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm working hard on art too. I hope I can be a weirder someday. I can sit on the sofa. Actually, I think like the whole area we're seeing here, like the atelier of the Art Academy, it's not quite as different as the Art Academy I went to. There were these really disgusting sofas and a couple of wooden tables that always looked like someone painted on them, just a bit too much. And yeah, and then some weird posters on the wall someone put there years ago. Do you want to see some of my art? Sure, show it to us, Brussels sprout. I hope you're using a lot of green. Never mind. It's not good enough yet. Brussels sprout, don't be shy. Show us your art. I also really like video games. I'm the best in school at Mega Mash Sisters. Oh, that's a nice reference to Super Smash Bros. If I may say so, I'm actually quite good at Super Smash Bros. Myself. I main Rob, and I main Zelda, and sometimes I will occasionally play Lucina or the Piranha Plant, and I also like Choco. Yeah, but my main's the Rob and Zelda. I'm terrible at that game. Yeah. Raisin, what do you have to say for yourself? Do you love making art too? It's my favorite way to relax. Lots of stuff makes me feel up and down. It's really hard to make sense of it all. But when I sit down to make something, I feel this kind of clarity. And by putting that stuff out of me and onto the page, I can kind of start to make sense of it. I feel you, Raisin. I actually feel this way too. I guess this is also one of the reasons I'm doing Let's Plays. It's just another way to be creative to me. And I do paint and I do make sculptures and all kinds of other arty stuff. I play the guitar, I make music. And I think you can find artistry in pretty much anything. And I think to some people, at least that's how I feel about it, is that, art, as Raisin said, it gives me clarity and it makes me feel like my life makes sense when I'm creating and doing stuff. and I get so depressed when I'm not doing it. And I guess this is why it has always been one of my dreams to be able to sustain myself, like financially, just with my art. Because it makes sense to me, and then my life makes sense, and it fulfills me. And doing like a corporate office job, it just doesn't fulfill me, and it makes me quite unhappy. But it's not that bad. Sometimes work is just work, and you have to do it so you can do the stuff that really makes you happy on the side. But I personally think it should be different. I wish I could just do the stuff I love and yeah, get paid for it. Anyway, deep talk over. Making art's a good way to spend your time. I guess not everyone loves it as much as me, but I feel like it's good for everyone to do, at least a little bit. Okay, so we talked to the art students. Okay, let's see what this part of town entails. Here we have Couscous. Oh, I don't know what to do. The people of Elevenses are trapped. There was some kind of rock slide. My family is there. And the old wielder, Cardamom. Oh, I love Cardamom. Cardamom is like a good spice. I can recommend it. And especially now since it's like Christmas time. I feel like I should bake something with cardamom now. But I don't know what anyone can do about it. I can help. I'm the new wielder, actually. But doesn't that just mean you're an artist? What can you do about fallen rocks? I don't know. But I'll figure it out. Oh, Couscous, don't be sad. My family is still in Elevenses. Am I pronouncing it right? Elevenses? 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 I have no idea. I just happened to be here in Potluck when the rocks fell. I can tell if I was lucky or not. I hope they're all okay. There were horrible tremors that loosed the rocks, and all the colors vanished, and then terrifying trees grew all over the temple. What's going on anyway? Is it the end of the world? I'd ask Cardamom, but he's trapped in Elevenses too. I came to Potluck to get groceries. I'm still holding the food I bought for them. Oh, I hope they aren't going hungry. I know living remotely has its risks, but we never really thought about this happening. Oh, poor thing. We're going to figure it out for you, Couscous, don't worry. So, I guess this is like a clothing shop? Caramel. I'm the runner for the clothing swap. I can run clothes out to any gift and picnic. If you want to do any swapping, Todd, to Salt. The clothing swap was Salt's idea, and I thought it called Salt and Caramel, like salted caramel. I thought it sounded fun, so I'm helping him out. We're still figuring out the details as we go. I think it's nice to help folks find clothes they like. I'm not really a fashion guy though. I just really like running. Howdy! Welcome to the clothing swap. In today's modern world, who has time to look for clothes, am I right? Yeah, you're definitely right. I still love to do it though. I have way too many clothes. Do you ever see gifts just out of reach? Worried you missed some entirely? Well, now you don't have to worry. We can get you just about any clothes out there. Just give us a piece of clothing to take its place. Hence, clothing swap. No servicing luncheon and supperwards. And the nipple tunnel. Want to swap a piece of clothing? Oh, no thanks. Actually not interested in that right now. Let's explore some more. Actually, Potluck is quite a big city. I'm just gonna take a walk around real quick and see how much more we'll have to paint. And we found a lost kid! Tap, 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 and we picked up some litter. So, let's see what Bali has to say. Back when I was young, it was all about abstractionism. All these hard words I can absolutely not pronounce. That's when mustard was weirder. Everything was weird. But you know what? It was good. Nowadays, people want things to be beautiful, but I liked when weirders were wacky. You ask me, Potluck's the best place in picnic. Bigger and luncheon, but not so big and noisy as dinners to the north. The Art Academy fills the town with bright, creative kids. And we're right on the edge of the big drink. Nothing makes me happy like listening to the waves morning and night. I really want to live by the sea one day too. I'm in a city and I'm a city kind of girl. But I really enjoy the ocean and the sea and just sitting by the sea and listening to the waves. It's so tranquil. I love it. Have you seen a metal workshop east of town? There's a fellow who crafts wonderful things there. Sometimes you can hear him working late into the night. Okay, sure. Let's check it out. Check it out now. Do do doodle doodle do do. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to paint this area like bing. Let's talk to Miso. Miso, you've gotten so much taller. Cinnabons, you're still really short. I'm almost done school now. That's so cool. I can't believe you grew up so fast. Well, I can't believe my old babysitter is still weirder. Remember staying up late watching scary movies? Oh yes, my parents would never show me them. But I loved scary movies so much. Me too. Although I'm frightened of them, I have to admit. I'm sucker for horror movies, but I cannot watch them on my own. That's why you were undoubtedly the coolest babysitter. I want to work in public service after I graduate. I think I'll move north to dinners. Maybe work at Province Hall if I'm lucky. Wow, so important. Good luck. Thanks. I study and teach art history here. Recent events have proven to be quite a crisis. We never anticipated such a sudden, drastic loss of color. So many old weirder artworks have vanished at once. For some pieces, all we have are black and white reproductions. Generally, weirder colors do fade. Very, very slowly. Slowly enough that you'd barely notice in a lifetime. That's something we know thanks to the work of Dr. I'm not gonna say that word, I hate that word. I hate the food, ugh, it grosses me out. Disgusting. It's also why we need wielders to occasionally touch up old works. I suppose you've got your work cut out for you. As a historian, I've got a lot to do too. Reviewing everything we've lost and preserving what we can. Everyone at the Art Academy is in a frenzy. I can tell you that. If you ever have a chance to stop by there, well, I'm sure you have your own problems. Ooh. Yeah, we do. Let's move on. Oh, there's different colors. Lots of blue shades. Oh, look how sparkly the stars are in the water. Well, anyway, I'm just going to paint it. I changed up the colors a bit too. How do you like it? Okay, we're in an area on the right hand side of Potluck. I think we finished exploring Potluck, and I think that's why I'm going to stop this episode. Oops, I touched the mic. I touched it again. I think we did quite a fair bit of exploring. Just exploring Potluck took us 2 episodes, so I figured maybe we should take this as an ending point for now, and then, you know, start with a new episode and actually start exploring anything outside of Potluck and see where it leads us. But I think that's a good cut for this days today's episode. Yeah, and every day is today if you want it to be. Don't forget. So, have a lovely day, and yeah, see you on the next episode of Chicory. Whoop! I touched the microphone again. A colorful tale.